Warning, the following episode was CD with OGD contains fucking coarse language, more boobs than the Black Baron can handle himself, hardcore violence, and impossible amounts of bloods. You have been warned, goddammit.
If there's one thing video games allow us to do, it is to do things that we will probably never do in our lives. They let us go on grand adventures, they let us rob banks, they let us perform magic spells, kill people. These allow us to do things that we either would never expect us to do in real life and hopefully we never do, like killing. One company that's afraid to take the step into the violence is Nintendo. Since the early days, they have been noticed for their censorship and family-friendly content. I mean, these are the guys who censored Mortal Kombat, one of the most controversial games of all time. If you look at companies like Sony, they got God of War with head ripping, and for Microsoft, they got Halo with alien killing. But with Nintendo, you got all these kid-friendly things. You got an Italian plumber, a pink puffball, an electric mouse, a guy with a chainsaw who cuts people up in a death game. Wait, whoa, hold it! This is a Nintendo game?
No f***ing way.
Okay, if you read the title, you know where I'm going with this. Madworld is personally one of my favorite Nintendo Wii games of all time. It has great action, unique art style with its colors only being black, white, and blood. Great music with a mix of rap, hip-hop, and rock. I love every song in the game. Truly, it's a really great soundtrack. There is great commentary from the announcers, with most of the comments being some of the hilarious jokes I've ever heard.
Here comes Jack as he walks in amongst all those beautiful flowers.
Nothing says I'm gonna rip your fucking head off like making an entrance through a bunch of flowers.
And of course, great boss battles. For this countdown, I will be doing all the bosses in the game, from my least favorite to my personal favorite of all time. Not all of it will be personal opinion, but I'm going to try to make sure to do it the best of order. So, not much to say about it, this will get bloody. I hate Frank. Oh, spoiler alert, Shaman's are number 12, big surprise. But let's get back to this big electrical piece of meat crap. Frank has everything wrong with a boss battle that I personally hate. Horrible hit renderation? Yep. Having a high damage attack that's incredibly difficult to avoid? Yep. Restoring a bullshit amount of health? Oh, you better fucking believe it. This fight is horrible. Nothing goes right. Whenever you think you got Frank, he'll just go heal himself. It's a load of bullshit. But at least the final blow is satisfying enough. I will not lie, said I have maniacally laughed while killing him.
We gotta get it up! Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Well, it's not obvious who's number 12. The Shamans are one horrible fight. There was nothing positive about this fight. It is just one big annoyance. All it is you trying to maul through multiple minions just to get to this leader who is such a big coward and a wuss. He keeps running away or keeps calling in more minions. Now, I don't like this and I don't like Frank. But what made the Shamans better than Frank was they didn't have a bullshit attacking move and they didn't have ways to heal themselves. But then there's a way to make this fight easy. If you just ignore the leader, you instantly just go for all the minions. When the leader is left alone, he is one of the easiest to beat. He's just left there wide open, defenseless, easy to damage. At least in the end, the final blow is satisfying.
Caught up in the maze, dark and twisted. Let's see who's the craziest. We gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready?
What made Frank a horrible boss was its horrible hit renderation and hard to dodge attacks, while Martin has a hit renderation that will never hit you and easy to dodge attacks. I mean, look at this. Just f***ing look at this shit. Martin is a gray alien that has taken over a giant robot with extendable arms, rocket launcher arm,
Chainsaw dick.
but as I said before, Martin is the opposite version of Frank, with awkward hit duration and moves that will most likely miss you, and with so many easy to avoid attacks, it just turns into a bore fest. And another thing is that during the fight, you're given a rocket launcher to use against Martin, which actually makes the fight less fair, because using it gets rid of the purpose of having a chainsaw arm. The whole purpose of the game was to be up close and personal to your enemies with close range weapons like the bat, the chainsaw, and the spear. But using the rocket launcher gets rid of the whole purpose. What the hell? Also, the finisher of Martin is just weird.
That was pathetic! I've seen better kills at my family reunion.
Well, remind me not to hang out with your family.
Don't hang out with my family.
Okay.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready?
I'm going to enjoy every moment.
Why is the boss battle with Rin so low on this list? Well, if I had one word to describe why it's so low, it would be it's boring. Why is it boring? She never stops defending. The only way to do damage to her is to throw bombs at her or to do the power struggle. It was so difficult, I couldn't do one during my recording session. I couldn't do a single one. The only thing good about this fight is the theme, titled You Don't Know Me. It goes really well with this battle, but sadly it doesn't go well with a later to be mentioned boss. Oh no, this battle could have been much better if she didn't constantly defend herself all this time.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready?
Jude the Dude, nicknamed the Brokest back in the West, is a flamboyant skating cowboy with dual revolvers and spur kicks that go to blinding speeds that make them so annoying to avoid. Now, personally, I don't hate this match. I mean, personally, it would have been in the top 5, but I'm gonna ignore the boss battle and talk about why he's so low on the list. After you kill him in a really awesome way, it is hinted that Jude the Dude is still alive. Later in the horrible Mad Castle level with the Shamans, you come across a mini-boss named Deathwatch, a skating, poncho-wearing skeleton that can insta-kill you in one hit. I speak for everybody when I say I hate this boss and I hate this level so much.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready?
The battle against Yokozuna is a mix between Ren and Shogun. It has the epicness of Shogun with Yokozuna throwing helicopters at you, but with the unimpressive and bland fighting of Ren, with Yokozuna having easy and highly predictable attacks that are fairly easy to dodge. The battle plays out like a sumo match where you must ring out Yokozuna 3 times during each power struggle into spikes, electricity, and firework cannons. This battle may not be great, but it at least has some epicness to it. It is quite enjoyable turning Yokozuna into a Kishi Otoki.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready?
Do your best, child.
With the abomination that was Frank and the annoyance of the shamans, nobody was looking forward to the fight against Elise. But to everybody's surprise, this battle was actually a good fight, with Elise using her best to surround her as a shield and the butt swarming while you're not paying attention. This battle can become one hectic, awesome battle. Elise can also hide and blend in with her surroundings and slowly regain health while you try to find her, and also your bats are also attacking you from multiple angles. Now, I don't hate when enemies regain health. It adds a bit of a challenge to the fight, and when you're gaining health, this is fair. This, on the other hand, is f***ing bullshit!
Island bathes in the sun's bright rays, distant hills were shrouded in gray.
Okay, back to Elise. Once you find Elise, you instantly go into a power struggle where you must break open her barrier and,
Awesome rack on her, though.
well, sorry, I got distracted by some headlight.
Anyway, this fight is a great battle. To make up for the crap that was the Shamans and Frank, it's great to know that the Mad Castle wasn't going to be a complete pain in the ass. Speaking of ass...
At peak at Elise, we all win. Swarm. Ashes out the window with her wings clipped. Bravo, Jack.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready to rock?
You know what I don't get? I don't get why they call him Little Letty when he's so fucking big. I think it's supposed to be ironic. What? You know, the use of words to express something other than, and especially the opposite of, the literal meaning. Usually a humorous or sardonic literary style or form. You got beat up in school a lot, didn't you?
How can I describe Eddie without using any ironic terms? Well, he's big, but he's got a little in his name. God damn it! With this boss being the first boss battle in the game, this battle really well represents the up-close and personal fight, with you having to cut up Little Eddie's legs while trying to avoid being stepped on or squashed by Little Eddie's flail. Eddie is such a tank in this fight. I mean, he takes a chainsaw to the face during the power struggle. You should not get up from that. During the final blow, Jack keeps caving in Eddie's face with his own flail. The one thing I can say is that if you're going to bring a weapon to a fight, be ready to have that weapon used against you. Apparently, Eddie was not.
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready to rock?
This is what we've been waiting for, folks. Put the kids to bed because you don't want them to see this. Did you really want them to see everything until this point? Oh, sure, why not? Don't want to raise a society full of pussies. Now...
The battle with Shogun is an epic futuristic samurai battle of the future, with you, with your chainsaw arm against Shogun's double chainsaw spear. This battle is nothing but pure epicness. The battle plays out so well with Shogun having armor that causes him to receive little to no damage while he has it on. In order to do damage to him, you must do a power struggle, which in the end removes a part of Shogun's armor, and you're able to do a massive amount of damage. With the epicness of the battle, and with the building being on fire and leading to the roof, how come the finisher wasn't as epic as the fight itself?
We gotta get it up.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Y'all ready to rock?
Okay, let's get this out of the way. Star Wars reference, father and son duo, lightsabers, and the Force. There, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the Masters. After the horrible battle against the Shamans, I was not looking forward to this fight, based on because of the multiple enemies in the boss battle, but to my surprise, this battle was good. The battle against the Masters was one great chainsaw versus electromagnetic swords. The battle at no point is overwhelming, which is so a relief, with both masters attacking you with their magnet swords and using magnetism to send trucks at you in your face, where you must power struggle to overwhelm, to overpower, and do damage to the masters. One weird fact is that they share the same health bar. Is that? I'm not really a big Star Wars fan. Does that have to do something with Jedi's and with share the same life points? Not sure, but this is still a great fight. Personally, the finishing blow is my personal favorite. You take control of one master and you keep slamming the other into a barrier over and over and over, and then finally Jack throws the first master into the other one and they explode. It's just a total amount of awesomeness.
Go! 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 We gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready to rock?
If there was one thing I was shocked about, it was how good the vehicle sections were. They were probably one of the best parts in the whole game besides killing people. And with great level comes a great boss, Kojak.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Kojak is apparently a clone of Jack who has his own motorcycle and chainsaw arm. The battle is an action-packed motorcycle match and it is so enjoyable that I literally crack a smile every time I play this. It has also some of the best controls in the whole fight. And this is some of the best commentary from the announcers. Everything is great about this. Great action, great control. This makes Kojak one of the best bosses in the game. But if Kojak is a clone of Jack, what would happen if they truly came in contact with each other?
Jack is rallying himself against Kojak. So basically, Jack is rallying himself against himself. We are watching the most violent masturbation ever.
We gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready to rock?
When it comes to originality in a game, on one side you got the Masters, where none of it is original at all. And on the other side, you have Von Twirl and Kill.
Your life ends here.
The most original thing in the whole game. Von Twirl and Kill is a German army general that looks like he's from the World War II era Nazi with a little bit of a futuristic look. And he's equipped with wind turbine arms that produce tornadoes.
He's throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink. Did he throw an elephant at him? Or a plane? Or a glass of water? Yes, he did. Well, that's corrected.
With the amount of originality coming from this boss, I thought my TV was going to explode with awesomeness. But let's talk about the boss battle. The battle is so awesome, with Twirl and Kill using wind tunnels for close range attacks and tornadoes for long range attacks. One thing I like is that in the fight, is that Jack gets caught in a tornado, little damage is done to him. And during the power struggle, Von Twirl and Kill gets not one, but both his arms cut off, and he walks it off like it's nothing, still continuing the fight. I would make a comment about both of his missing arms, but the commentators beat me to it.
Everybody getting his ass kicked by Jack, raise your hand. Oh wait, he can't raise his hand, can he? Air today, gone tomorrow. Fucking weak.
We gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready to rock?
Was there any questioning?
You see my swag. Now you wanna come and give me all this drag.
Navy SEAL, special ops. Come on, bitch.
Get your smack.
The Black Motherfucking Baron is the best boss battle in the entire game, as well as one of the best characters in the game itself. We've seen this guy since the beginning. His reveal as the final boss was a shocker to all of us. His personality is amazing, with this laid-back personality and swag that everybody wish they have. The battle takes place on a skyscraper stadium between you, Jack, an ex-marine with a chainsaw mountain arm, against the super-powered, highly physical, pimped-out Black Baron. The battle consists of well-timed dodges and well-timed attacks, sort of like the fight against Henry from No More Heroes. The music that plays during this fight is one of the best final boss themes of all time. Called Look Pimpin', it is a rap song that's laid back and talks about how Jack is interrupting the Baron's mood. But when the Baron loses half his health, the battle gets hectic, with the Baron gaining faster and superpowered moves with a lightning kick, a fire uppercut, and a black hole punch that can insta-kill you. This second half of the fight will test your dodging skills to all ends. Like the Baron, the music also changes, from the laid-back Look Pimpin' to the angered tone of So Cold. This theme is also great, explaining how pissed off the Baron is and how he wants to deliver a smack in the face to Jack. The battle plays out great, the music adds depth to the fight, and this is even some of the best moments of the announcer too.
There can only be one number one in this fight to the death. Well, duh. It's a mathematical fact. There can only be one number one.
For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be math.
I blame our schools.
With that, this has been the Overdrive Gamer, and next time, it's my 1-year anniversary. See you next time.